All right, let's look at our next calculation. If you want to remove a calculation from any of the columns, you can simply right click and then go to show values as and select no calculation. Let us remove the decimal places. This time we want to do something very similar, but the results will be a little more important. So just watch this. Right click, show values as, percentage difference from. Now this seems very similar to what we did with the previous lecture where we did a percentage of. But this time the difference is that we are choosing to find out the difference of every subcategory from the current one, and it comes like this. To understand this better, I'm going to do this one more time in which I want to choose percentage of, and I hope it is understandable now. This is percentage of and this is percentage difference from. So you notice that these numbers actually add up to 100%. How do you interpret these? You will say that copiers are sold 11% lesser than phones, or you can also say that copiers are sold 88% of the sale for phones. So depending on how you want to present your numbers, you can use either of these. Now there's nothing stopping you from using both of them, but typically if you use both of them, it becomes a little confusing. So either choose the percentage difference or choose the percentage of. Let me again remove the calculation and let us simply call this the difference. So if we convert the third column into a new calculation, which is my difference from my phones, you would notice that these numbers correspond with each other. So now I can present the results in two different ways. I can say that I'm selling 197,000 lesser than phones when I look at copiers. And in percentage terms, I'm selling 11% lesser than I'm selling phones. Again, what is important to the business depends on your requirement. Sometimes you want to look at the absolute number, which is where the difference will come in handy. And if you want to look at the percentage delta, then you can look at the percentage difference from. Let me remove both these columns. And this one as well. Let's put sales one more time. Now, if you notice carefully, when we select difference from or percentage difference from, it is telling us that we have to choose one of the base items. But if we wanted to, we could have also chosen previous. What this means is that every item will be compared not to a single base item, it will be compared to the item right above it. This means it is telling us that appliances is 34% more than accessories, art is 63% lesser than appliances, binders is 24% more than art. So I hope you get the idea. Again, this can be very, very handy when you want to look at a list of items and you just want to see for every two items, what is the difference that is there between item number one and item number two.